And we are tracking another story breaking this afternoon. Within the last hour, St. Louis County prosecutors announced charges against a man accused of approaching children at the Kirkwood Walmart. Our Caroline Hecker is live in the newsroom right now as authorities hope more families who have encountered this suspect will come forward.
That's right. What's laid out by St. Louis County prosecutors is very graphic. Children shopping with their families at the Kirkwood Walmart on Sunday approached by a man touching himself under his clothes. And in one case, he placed his covered genitals on the shoulder of a 7-year-old girl and asked her if she wanted to, quote, grab it. She immediately told her parents, and police were then called. So today we learned this man, 33-year-old Esmond Pasick, is facing charges of enticement of a child and first-degree sexual abuse. Prosecutors say he has no criminal history, and while surveillance video captured at least 4 children being approached, only one family has come forward. Prosecutors hoping to hear from others who may have been victimized by Pasick.
The evidence we have is obviously of the Walmart in Kirkwood, and that's where the surveillance shows that there are other children. But we are concerned that this could have happened anywhere else, so we want people to speak to their children, and if so, please come forward.
Prosecutors say Pasick, like I said, has no criminal history. The timeline they're looking at is between noon to 4 o'clock this past Sunday, March 1st. They say he spent about 2 hours inside the store before leaving and going to the Kirkwood Target. Now, at this point, there's no indication of anything caught on surveillance there. But again, they are urging parents to talk to their children and call police if they say something. In the newsroom, Caroline Hecker, First Alert 4.